Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Be Smart in English. Today I will discuss about tenses and its kinds. So we will begin with its definition. Tense. A tense denotes the time of a verb or an action. The word tense comes from the Latin word tempus, which means time. Tenses are of three kinds, mainly there, present, past and future. And each tense is further subdivided into four heads: indefinite or simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So we will start with present tense. So each tense has four forms. So there are three tenses. So altogether there are 12 tenses in English, which is present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous, and same is the case for past and future. So there are altogether 12 tenses in English. So we will start with present tense. So present tense, an action that occurs in the present time is known as present tense. Or say, he loves cricket. They are nice persons. They're nice people. We can cook. They drive cars. So all these are example of present simple tense. Now we will start with present tense. An action that takes place in the present is called present tense. The example of present tense are they work daily, I can run fast, she has accomplished her task, my sister is reading her relation. So all these are examples of present tense. As we have discussed before that each tense is subdivided into four kinds. So we will discuss one after another, like present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous, this way. So we will begin with present simple tense. An action that takes place in the present time is called present simple tense. The form of present simple tense is subject, verb, and object. Also, subject, verb with is or is, and object. It is used when the subject is third person singular number. Subject is singular and it is third person. This formula is used when the subject of the sentence is third person and singular number. For example, he, she, it, anything which is third person as singular number. Is and or is gets added with the main word. There are other formula also. Subject, be verb, and object. Subject, have verb, and object. Subject, modal verb plus object. It's present modal. I will give example of every kind. See, they, we will take a word, read. They read their lessons every day. Now I will give an example where is or is will get added with the verb. I'm taking the subject C here. C reads her nation. Now with the verb, I am Radhika. C is all right. Now with the have verb, they have a car. Now with the modal verb, it may rain. I can swim. These are all the example of present simple tense because all the actions are taking place in the present time. They read their lessons every day. She reads her lesson. I am Radhika. She is alright. They have a car. It may rain. I can swim. All the actions take place in the present time. So they are present simple tense. Now we will move forward to learn present continuous tense. So present continuous tense denotes an action that is happening in the present time. I'm writing the definition. So an action that is taking place or happening in the present time is called present continuous tense. For example, they are reading, my friend is coming to my house, we are waiting for the train, they are reading, my friend is coming to my house, we are waiting for the train. All the actions are happening in the present time. So they are called the present continuous tense. Now we will know the formation or the structure of present continuous tense, how it is formed. You can say rule as well. Rule. The rule is subject, am, is, are, which are be word, and verb with its ing form and object. This is the rule of present continuous tense. Subject, am, is, are, auxiliary verb or be word plus ing form of the word plus object. The first example that I have given is they are reading. So here they is subject, are, be verb, and reading. Read is the verb, so ing gets added to the verb. They are reading. They are reading stories. So what are the reading stories? Stories are the object is the object here. So subject, am, is, are, with the ing form of the verb plus object is the rule for the present continuous tense. Now we will learn about present perfect tense. So we will learn a little bit more about present continuous tense. We have come to know that an action that is taking place in the present time is known as present continuous tense. But present continuous tense is also used for an action that is going to happen in the near future. If in a situation where your friend says that he is coming to you, he may be he is home now, but he says to you that he is coming. So if he says to you that he is coming, it means he has not started his journey yet, but he's saying that he's coming. So he will come. So it's actually future. But because he is coming soon, so he can say that he is coming. So for denoting an action that is going to happen in the near future, we can use present continuous tense. For say, I am arriving, I am coming this month. So maybe your friend stays in abroad and he's telling that he's coming in this month. So he has not started his journey. He has not embarked on his journey, but he's saying that he's coming. Actually, he will come, but because he is coming sooner, he can say that I am coming. So for denoting an action that is going to happen in the near future, we can use present continuous tense as well. We will now know for what cases we cannot use the progressive form or the present continuous form. There are certain verbs for which we cannot use continuous form. For example, verb of perception. see, hear, smell, notice. We cannot use ing form with such words. You have never heard someone saying, I am seeing it, I am hearing that, I am smelling it, I am noticing it. It can be said, but it is wrong to say. We cannot say this. So these are the verbs which we cannot use in the present continuous form. They are actually called non-progressive verbs. There are other verbs as well which is never used in the continuous form. Verb of appearing. Look, look, appear, seem. So all the verbs are never used as progressive form. Looking, I'm looking into the picture. It is hard speaking, but it is appearing or he is appearing late. I cannot use it. We cannot use it. It is seeming nice. We can't use it. It seems nice. It appears right. It looks nice. We can use this way in the present simple form, not in the present continuous form. I'm writing the other verbs which are not used in the present continuous form. They are actually called non-progressive form. Want, wish, desire, feel. It is. So there are other verbs. I'm not writing it, but there are other verbs which do not take ing form. They are called non-progressive verb. Now we will learn about present perfect tense. So about present continuous tense, we have learned two things which are exception, that present continuous tense is used for an action that is going to happen in the near future. And there are some certain verbs, verbs of perception, verbs of appearance or appearing, verb of desire. So in some cases, a verb, the verbs cannot be used in the progressive form. They are called non-progressive verb. Now we are going to learn about present perfect tense. So present perfect tense denotes an action that has just been accomplished in the present, but its result lasts. I'm writing the definition. An action that has just been done, just been done, but its result lasts in the present. So, an action that has just been done, but its result lasts in the present. For example, I have returned from school. He has gone to the market. We have bought our lunch. So they are the example of present perfect tense. So they have just been done in the present, but in some ways their result last in the present. I have returned from school. If you say that maybe you are tired right now, you have returned from school, but you are tired. He has gone to the market. He has gone to the market and has not returned home back. So we have bought our lunch. Maybe you have not taken lunch to your office, and some of your colleague or your friend phone asked you that have you lunched? Have you taken your lunch? So you can say that yeah, I have bought my lunch and I have not eaten yet. So the result that you have bought your lunch but you have not eaten it. So your result of the action still lasts in the present. Hence, they are actually called present perfect tense. So I'm going to write the rule of present perfect tense. Subject, have verb, which is have and has. The past participle form of the verb. I'm writing V3 plus object. So this is the rule of the present perfect tense. Subject, have verb, have and has. Have and has are used according to the number and person. Third form of the word, which is finite word, so it has different forms, past participle form of the word and object. So I'm giving you a definition. C has eaten mangoes. C has eaten mangoes. So C is subject here. Since C is the third person and a singular number, so we use has after singular subject. Except I. I is singular. First person singular, but we use have. But in all the cases except I, we use has. C has eaten mangoes. So C has is used as have verb. Eaten. This is the third form of the verb. Eat, ate, eaten, and mangoes is the object. So subject, have as, third form of the word, and object. So we have learned about present perfect tense. We sometimes get confused with present perfect tense and past simple tense. Sometimes you must have heard someone speaking in a way that is, he has come last day or he has done it yesterday. We can't use it. He has done something yesterday is not proper to say because yesterday is an adverb which shows an action that happened in the past. So we can't use any adverb or adverbial phrase that denotes past action. I have done it last day, or he has come last day, or I have come last day is wrong to say. We should rather say that I came last day. But we should not say I have come last day. I have come last day. So we cannot use past adverb in the present perfect tense. We should better write this sentence in the past tense. I have she has left her bag in my home last week. When you say this last week means last week is something, a phrase, adverbial phrase that denotes an action or that denotes a past action. So we should not write this way. She has left her bag in my home last week. We should rather write she left her bag in my home last week. It should be written in the past tense. Now we will learn about present perfect continuous. So what is present perfect continuous? Present perfect continuous denotes an action that began in the past but is still continuing. An action that started in the past but is still going on. An action that began in the past and is continuing in the present. For example, I have been waiting for you. I have been waiting for you since morning. So a friend of yours has been waiting for you since morning. So he or she started waiting in the past and is still waiting for you. The action started in the past and is still going on. In some cases, we use present perfect continuous. I have been waiting for you since morning. She has been reading general knowledge or GK for 3 days. So he started reading general knowledge 3 days back and is still reading. So an action started in the past and is still going on. We will now know its rule. Subject have as been gets added B-double-E-N been. Subject have as been ing form of the word and object. I'm giving an example. The teacher has been discussing about geopolitical matter for 5 hours. So before 5 hours, it got started and is still going on. Hence, it is present perfect continuous tense. The teacher has been discussing about geopolitical matters for 5 hours. So these are the example of present perfect continuous. We will now go forward to know about past tense. Past. What is past tense? Same as the present tense, where an action that happens in the present is called present tense. And same is the case for past tense. An action that happened in the past or sometime in the past is called past tense. So past tense denotes an action. Past tense denotes an action that happened sometime in the past. In the past. Or say, I went to Delhi, see, bought a toy for me, we traveled together, she had bought me food when I had no money. So all these are example of past tense. Past tense denotes an action that happened sometime in the past. So now we will learn its kinds, four kinds: past indefinite or past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. So past simple. So an action that happened in the past is called past simple. Very simple. An action that happened in the past. An action that occurred in the past is known as past simple tense. The rule of past simple tense is subject, first form of the verb, that is V2, first form of the verb, and object. Subject he. We are taking a verb study. So first form of the verb is studied. Studied. Object history. He studied history. He studied history. So he is subject. Study is the root verb. Study is the present form of the verb. Studied is the past form and also the past participle form. Study, study, study. So he studied history. They found me crying. So the subject here. Found is the past form of the verb find. So find, found, found. Me crying. Me is object here. So they found me crying. So these are the this is about past simple tense, and this is its rule: subject, past form of the verb, and object. Now we will learn about past continuous. So what is past continuous? Past continuous denotes an action that was happening or taking place in the past. That was going on in the past. Like I was reading. For example, I was reading geography. My mom was cooking. My mom was cooking biryani. My teachers were teaching the class how to be smart in the exam. So all the actions were happening in the past time. I was reading geography. My mom was cooking biryani. My teachers were teaching this class how to be smart in exam. So these are the actions that that were happening in the past. Hence, they are called past continuous. We will know its rule. That is subject, be verb, was where, and ing form of the verb plus object. See was where, ing form of the verb and object. Like I was, they were working. We were watching a movie. We were watching a movie. So the actions were happening in the past. They were working or we were watching a movie. So they are present past continuous. I will now go forward for past perfect continuous. No, past perfect. Past perfect. Past. In the past perfect tense, there are two actions in the past time. An action that happened before an action started is used in the past perfect tense, and the other is used in the past simple tense. So, past perfect tense denotes an action in the past time that happened before an action started. Past perfect tense denotes an action that occurred before an action started. So basically in the past tense there are two actions. One that started before the other is used in the past perfect tense and the other in the past simple tense. For example, someone called you and expected you to come at 10 o'clock, but you arrived earlier. So he didn't have to call you again. So you can say that I had reached there before he called. I had reached there before he called. Before he called me again. Maybe he called you in the morning and told you to come at 10 o'clock and you reached beforehand. So you can say that I had reached there before he called me again. So there are two actions that happened in the past. One, you reached, and the other, he called. He didn't have to call you, but he called is an action in the past. So you reached there. This action happened before the action called. So the action that happened before an action, you have to write the action in the past perfect tense and the other in the past simple. You have learned about past simple, subject, past form of the verb and object. So here I had reached there is the past perfect tense and he called me again is past simple tense. So I'm writing the rule of past perfect tense. I will give more examples of it. Subject, had, and past participle form of the verb and object. This is the rule of the past perfect tense. For example, my mother cooked me cooked chicken after I had insisted on the same. So here, maybe the an action or the sentence starts with the present, with the past simple tense. But you have to understand the actions and its occurrence. My mother cooked chicken after I had insisted on the same. So what action had happened first? You had insisted on. Your mother maybe was not willing to cook chicken, but you insisted on. So you insisted on before. Then your mother was forced to do or compelled to do. So no matter how the tenses are used in the sentence, you have to really remember that the action that happened before, you have to write the same in the past perfect tense and the other in the past simple. So my mother cooked chicken, it happened later, and I insisted on it, happened before my mother started cooking. So that action must be written in the past perfect tense. Same I have written here. My mother cooked chicken after I had insisted on the same. So you have insisted on it and your mother started cooking. So there are two actions, very clear. Your mother cooked, but you insisted before your mother started cooking. So your mother cooked is one action and you insisted on it, on cooking chicken is the other action. So there are two actions. You insisted on it before, so you have to write this sentence in the past perfect tense and the other in the past simple tense. I'm giving one more example. You can see that I have not written one sentence in the past perfect tense. I have written both sentences in the past simple tense. She revealed the secret before I told her not to do it. She revealed the secret before I told her not to do it. Here, I must use the past perfect tense here. She had revealed the secret before I told her not to do it. So, here there are two actions. Some of your friend or one of your friend revealed the secret which you didn't want to be revealed. She had revealed the secret before I told her not to do it. So you didn't do that. You didn't tell her. But before that, he told it to others. So the action that happened before the other should be written in the past perfect tense, and same has been done here. She had revealed the secret before I told her not to do it. So this is the example, or this is about past perfect tense. Once tense is left, that is past perfect continuous, we will learn it in the next video along with the other kind, that is future. So in the next video, we will learn past perfect continuous tense along with all kinds of future tense, that is future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. If you have any problem about learning it, you may comment. And if you like my videos, please do share, subscribe, and like my video so that I get inspired by your likes and comments, and eager enough to make more videos of such kind. Thank you very much.